Have you ever wanted a chance to put more money in your pocket? Well, you can. Hello, my name is John Steele, Chief Financial Officer for Werner. I'm here today to tell you that the IRS allows employees who spend work time away from their home to treat up to as a per diem reimbursement for their meals and incidental expenses. Now, per diem is a non-taxable reimbursement. So if you expect to pay income taxes this year, you should benefit from Werner's per diem program. We know that you incur personal expenses on the road while you're away from home. This program allows you to put more money in your pocket, where it belongs. You may have heard of other carriers that offer a per diem program, and those carriers are benefiting financially by having their program. I want to assure you that we structured our program so that Werner remains neutral and does not benefit financially. We give 100% of the benefits of per diem onto you, our drivers. Our benefit is increased driver satisfaction. Now, Werner drivers participating in our per diem program should receive more net pay per mile on their weekly paychecks. And I know you're thinking, what's the catch? Well, it's simple. Here's how it works. So as a result, Werner pays additional corporate income taxes of approximately 1 cent per mile for drivers who participate in the per diem program. To offset this tax cost increase to the company, the per diem program total pay rate per mile is 1 cent lower than the standard rate. This helps keep the program cost-benefit neutral to Werner. However, because the per diem program allows you to avoid income taxes on the per diem amounts paid to you, let's talk a little about Social Security. Since per diem is not considered taxable income for Social Security purposes, electing to participate in the plan may ultimately reduce the amount of Social Security benefits that you receive when you retire. But keep this in mind. With the savings from the per diem program, you are free to invest your money the way you want it invested today. You don't have to wait. Also, in terms of investments, the additional money that you receive today by participating in the per diem program, you can invest in your 401k retirement account now. The per diem program will put more money in your pocket each week if you follow our plan. You can get a first-hand look at how it will benefit you by taking the CBT course available through eTrainer. It will allow you to input some general information about yourself, and it will give you a ballpark figure of the extra income you will receive on each paycheck. Now, I've explained just a few of the benefits of the per diem program. If you don't take my word for it as Werner's CFO, take the word of one of our drivers. Here's what one of our million-mile drivers, Mike Honeycutt, had to say about Werner's per diem program.
You know, I talked to a lot of other drivers about per diem before enrolling, and not very many of them understood what the program had to offer them. They had just heard that other carriers had taken advantage of them through their per diem programs. So I talked with my fleet manager, and he suggested that I read all the available material and take the CBT course before I made my decision. If that material wasn't enough, he suggested talking to a tax advisor, so I did. You know, it turned out that the program benefited my family and I because of the additional tax-free money I received on each paycheck. When I enrolled, I was able to invest that extra money in the way I wanted to. Instead of letting a bigger portion of my income disappear, it goes into my pocket. Now, I talked to a lot of drivers that deduct per diem on their own, and I can tell you it's a hassle. And all I have to do is pick up my paycheck, and the money is already there, instead of waiting at the end of the year to get it all back. You know, I hear drivers say all the time that they would rather get a big refund at the end of the year. They use it as their savings account. Well, you know, I used to think that way too until my tax advisor put it this way. He said, all that you're doing is giving the government a tax-free loan. It's your money. Get it back in your pocket every week instead of letting someone else use it for a year.
Here is your chance to put your money where it belongs. Waiting for a tax refund at the end of the year just doesn't make sense. Take control of your money and put it where you can get it, year-round. When we started the program, we weren't sure if drivers that currently deduct per diem on their own would really benefit. So, it turns out that again, our program lets you get the money every week in your net pay. You don't have to wait till the end of the year. Also, if you deduct per diem on your tax return on your own, there are limitations on the amount you can deduct, and you would also have the burden of proving to the IRS that you were away from home on business. Now, there's one more important item you need to know. Please turn in your trip envelopes as soon as possible after each delivery. Per diem is calculated for the 7 days prior to each pay week, Tuesday to Monday. This means that all trip envelopes must be received in a timely manner to ensure the maximum per diem benefits to you. To help you have more options to turn in your trip envelopes, we expanded our overnight mail drop box network for the trip envelopes to the Trip Pack system. This is a big help for Werner drivers. Now, thank you for your time today. If you have any more questions about the per diem program, please contact your fleet manager or a payroll consultant. I personally want to thank you for the professional job you do, day in and day out. Without the best drivers in the industry, Werner would not be successful. Thanks again, and drive safely. And don't forget to sign up for the per diem program.